DTI fam, what's good, baby? Happy freaking New Year. I mean, there could be no better day that this drops because today is the new year, 2026, January 1st. And I gotta say, it's the best way to start the year because not only will hopefully this motivate you, but it can let me hammer home that everything in the past is the fucking past. And everything in the future is still unheard of, still unknown. So we don't know what route, what direction, or what 2026 is going to bring. But what we do know is that it can bring peace, it can bring love, it can bring happiness, it can bring drive, it can bring motivation, it can bring consistency, it can bring a dialed in year, it can bring new life to the old life that you once lived, and it can shine into the areas that you want to focus on. And I think that's what we need to keep hammering home in 2026 is that nothing is in our control except for the things that we do daily, how we show up for ourselves, the people around us, how we show up at work, how we show up for our mental, our physical health, how we show up for our business, how we show up for our careers, how we show up for our significant others, how we show up for friends, how we show up in investment, and how we show up for our future, because everything starts today. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. My dad told me that all growing up. He told me and my sister that every single day. And if he didn't tell us every day, it was damn near every freaking day. So much so that I didn't see the meaning, the purpose, or the value behind that statement until unfortunately he passed away. But you guys, 2025, 2024, 2023, all those fucking things happen. Leave everything in the past. Learn from it. Develop and grow. Stop harping on the stuff that happened before, the things that you went through, because guess what? It's all fucking learning lessons. Every single bit of it is a learning lesson. In 2026, thought I had a hair in my mouth. In 2026, we have to take control of the controllables. And we have to learn from our past. We cannot use those to hinder us anymore. We cannot use those things to hold us back. We cannot use those things to harp on. We cannot use those things to bring us down. We can only use them as fuel and motivation to push forward, to see the big dream, the big picture come to life. Now, if this is your first time tuning in, this is The Daily Drive-By by Freddy, the founder of Desire to Inspire, with my guy, Dylan Thacker. And what I do in these videos is I just talk what's on my mind. I'm on the road a lot, traveling a lot, and there's a lot of things that go through my mind, whether it's client stories that I just tell in a different way, whether it's things going on in my personal life, my family's life, whatever it is, I take those stories and I preach about them and I talk about them because I think that there's always takeaways when you can bring in and take in stuff from the outside. And so all I do is spit my thoughts, spit my feelings and what I think. And a lot of the time, I say this stuff out loud so that way I can hear myself talk about it. That way I can hear myself focus on it. So that way not only hopefully it resonates for you, but it resonates for me. And so today, I look back at 2025, and we're not going to talk about 2025 much because we've done that in podcast episodes. I've done this in past daily drive-bys and our news articles. Go and subscribe to everything. DTI is all about building the bridge between mental and physical health, focusing on the daily habits to build a foundation in your life so that way the ups and downs don't go like this and they ride like this. You're no longer riding the wave, the ride's waiting. You're no longer riding the wave is riding you. And so I think back to 2025 and I look at the people that are closest to me. I look at myself and I notice that we get caught up in the things that have happened before and the stuff that we've went through in life and all these different things that it can be easy to throw a pity party for ourselves on. This is why I'm not where I want to be. This is why I'm not where I should be. This is why this didn't happen. This is why I'm single. This is why I'm in a new job. This is why I stopped a bad habit. This is why I don't focus on my mental health. This is why I don't focus on my physical health. This is why my house is dirty. This is why my car is dirty. So many damn things because we're focusing on stuff that we can no longer control. And so all of those years prior, however old you are, or wherever you are in life, just realize and understand that it is what it is. And what I mean by that is not push everything off and just act like it's happy-go-lucky, but figure out ways to deal with things so that way you can use it as that motivation. That way you can use it as that fuel in your fire to push forward, to make the impact that you want, and to live this dream life that you've always dreamed about, always yearned for, always wanted. Because when you can take those things in life that once held you back and were shackles and chains on you, and you can use those as motivation to push you forward because you learned a lesson in it and you became okay with it, you'll be able to excel forward in so many different ways and areas than you were ever able to before. And so this year, going into 2026, since this is day one, I want you to think about ways that you can instill new habits in your life, because we talk about habits all the time here at DTI, and habits are the foundation of where you are versus where you want to be. Habits are both good and bad. So what bad habits are you taking out of your life, and what good ones are you going to put into it? In order to see change, you have to understand that you have to do little actions daily to be able to see the long-term results. Don't go from 0 to 100 overnight. If you're not working out now, don't go work out for 5 days in a row every week and then burn out a month, 2 months later. I swear, there's a hair on my mouth. If you aren't walking 10,000 steps right now and you're only getting 2,000 steps because you work a desk job, start walking 3,000, then start walking 4,000. What I mean is build on the progress that you're making. Consistently good over occasionally great should be the motto going into 2026, so that way your big picture can come to life. And so if you need help, if you need a community, a group to surround yourself with, reach out to us here at DTI, because we have the people, we have the blueprint to help you reach and achieve those goals that you want, to make that dream life that you've always dreamed of come true. Because we start from ground zero, and every plan is custom, every program is different, where we instill different habits into your lifestyle so you can start seeing the change both mentally, physically, professionally, in your relationships, in your life, where you can look in the mirror and finally love the person you're looking at versus being mad at them. If you look in the mirror right now and you aren't happy with something in your life, how are you and what are you going to do to correct that, so that way you can look at that mirror, be happy, be excited to take on each and every day. Cut the old habits and the bad habits out, instill them with new habits, build on them over time, show consistency, put in the effort, and watch how things change drastically. I got to get a new mount in 2026. That's what I got to do. But I won't keep you guys long. We're going on 8 minutes right now, and I know it's a new year, but I appreciate you tuning in. Just know that this year is going to not only be filled with a lot of things in the mental and physical health realm, but it's also going to be focused on business and building the life that you want. Not everybody wants to go out there and build a business, and I understand that. But I want to build a business, and Dylan wants to build a business that help impact people that can see results and change in their lives, so that way they don't have to worrying about the old times, the hard times, the bad times. They can just focus on the good times moving forward. So there will be a lot of these. There might be more than one dropping every single day or every single week, but we will stick to every Thursday a daily drive-by will drop. So if you are new here, tune in. I will get a new mount, so that way this thing doesn't rotate as much as it is. But just know that I love you, and there's people out there that love you, and we believe that you can see that change that you want to see in life, and we are here at DTI to help you. So go to our website, www.desiredoinspire.com, or hit us up on any social media we have here on YouTube, or go over to our Instagrams, private message us. But we want to bring everybody in. This is not a one-size-fits-all. This is not a you have to be X, Y, and Z in order to join it. Everybody is going after different things that they want to achieve, accomplish, and conquer in life. And we are here to be that accountability partner and to give you the blueprint to make those dreams come true. So with that, there's a lot of exciting things that are going to be happening in 2026, both in my personal life and professional life. And I'm excited to share those with you, and I'm excited to have you along on the journey. So go out there and conquer this year. Stop making excuses and show the consistent effort that you want the change, and that you're going to make the change happen by the habits that you instill in your life on a daily basis. That's all I got for y'all. Have the desire to inspire. Go out there, live your dream life, and make the most of it. We only got this life once. The only thing that's promised in life is death. As hard as that is to swallow, that is the one thing that we're guaranteed in this life. And so while we're here, how can we make the biggest impact possible? And hopefully this year we continue to make a bigger and bigger splash like we do every single year. Love y'all. Talk soon. That's all I got for y'all. Have the desire to inspire. It's all.